A night of glory and unforgettable emotions. The awards night at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles seemed to have never witnessed such a brilliant moment as the golden couple of television, Sam Heughan and Caitriona Balfe, strode down the red carpet to the roaring cheers of fans and the constant flashing of flashbulbs. They not only made the media wobble with their gorgeous appearance and noble demeanor, but also with the incredible achievements they achieved at the most prestigious awards night of the year, the Saturn Awards and Golden TV Awards 2025. Sam wore a classic tuxedo that was perfectly tailored, his eyes shining with pride and excitement. Meanwhile, Caitriona wore an emerald-colored haute couture dress with a sexy yet elegant design, a true work of art. They walked side by side, exchanging gentle, intimate glances, and warm smiles that were enough to make anyone present exclaim, "This is the pinnacle of Hollywood." When the MC announced that Sam Heughan had won the award for Best Actor in a Drama Series, the audience exploded. The applause was thunderous, and Sam, known for his composure, couldn't hold back his emotions for the first time. He stood up, hugged Caitriona tightly before stepping onto the stage. In a short but emotional speech, Sam said, "I would like to dedicate this award to the Outlander production team, to the loyal fans, and especially to my most wonderful co-star, Caitriona. She has supported me through every scene, every emotion. Thank you for being my Claire, not just on screen." Sitting in the guest seats, Caitriona had tears in her eyes. But the moment that made the whole audience stand up was when her name was called for the Best Actress award. Caitriona gently put her hand on her chest, as if she couldn't believe her ears, then turned to Sam, who had stood up and clapped vigorously with pride clearly visible on her face. She stepped onto the stage amidst hundreds of admiring eyes. In her speech, she shared, "This award is a testament to our tireless dedication to the art of storytelling. And I want to give a deep thank you to Sam, my irreplaceable co-star and artistic partner." Not stopping at two individual awards, Outlander, the show they have been with for nearly a decade, also won the Best Television Series award. And the most special thing, Sam and Caitriona together received the award for Favorite On-Screen Couple, surpassing many strong competitors such as Pedro Pascal, Bella Ramsey, The Last of Us, or Richard Madden, Priyanka Chopra, Citadel. When both of them stepped up to receive the award, the applause was endless. The MC even had to smile and give up the stage so that they could freely express their emotions. Caitriona, with her intelligent and inspiring style, said, "The love that everyone has for Jamie and Claire is beyond our imagination. But perhaps it is the fact that we believe in each other, believe in the love that these two characters represent, that makes everything so real." Sam gently held her hand, continuing, "Every look, every touch in the film is real. And I think it is that truth that connects the hearts of viewers." On social media, the hashtag Sam and Kate Sweep Awards quickly climbed to the top 1 trending position globally just minutes after the show ended. Fans everywhere sent their congratulations, shared videos, photos and even emotional reactions when seeing the moment the two stood side by side, hand in hand, bathed in the light of fame. Critics were full of praise. Sam and Caitriona are not only icons of talent but also embodiments of an unbreakable bond in the art of acting. Outlander is coming to an end, but tonight is an affirmation that this couple will live forever in television history. When the show ended, the media caught a sweet private moment of the two backstage. Sam leaned down to whisper something in Caitriona's ear, making her laugh and nod gently. Some quick-witted reporters even captured the image of his hand placed on her waist very naturally, without any need to hide it. Rumors of their off-screen relationship continued to spread, but this time not with baseless speculations, but with genuine emotions that everyone could feel through every look, every gesture. As the stage lights dimmed and the fans left the auditorium, a different world, quieter and more real, began to unfold behind the scenes. The flashy press photos only reflected a small part of the big night, but what really touched the heart was happening away from the spotlights and live cameras. Sam Heughan stepped off the stage, still overcome with emotion from the series of awards he and Caitriona had just received. In his hand was the Saturn Award statuette with his name engraved on it, shining in the golden light. But his eyes searched for nothing more than Caitriona, who was still being interviewed by the BBC on the sidelines. She turned to look at him. A smile, wordless, but full of the understanding of two people who had gone through nearly a decade of their careers together, through difficult times and brilliant times. When the interview ended, Caitriona walked quickly towards him, and the two of them hugged each other silently, not for the cameras, not for the audience, but as a way to remind themselves, "We did it." In the VIP lounge reserved for the winners, the atmosphere became warmer and more intimate. Sam and Caitriona chose a secluded corner where they could sit down together, raise their glasses of champagne and breathe a sigh of relief. "Do you remember?" Caitriona asked softly, her eyes shining with nostalgia. "Almost 10 years ago, we sat on the cold floor of the studio at Highland, sharing a cup of tea and thinking, will anyone ever watch this movie?" Sam laughed. "Now not only do they watch it, they love it so much they give us these statuettes." He held up the trophy. "I'll keep it next to your picture in my living room." Caitriona glanced at him teasingly. "Still have my picture?" Sam tilted his head, his smile carrying a subtle and profound quality. "I never took it off." That moment, amidst the soft music echoing from the VIP room speakers and the chatter of the other stars, was one of the most genuine and precious moments of the night. Not long after, the excitement increased when some close members of the Outlander crew also appeared in the VIP room. Richard Rankin, Sophie Skelton, and longtime director Ronald D. Moore unexpectedly came to congratulate. Warm hugs, loud laughter, and clinking glasses made the atmosphere explode once again. "This is a victory for the whole family," Ronald said emotionally. "Sam and Kate are not only the soul of the film, but also the beating hearts of a generation of audiences." Sophie Skelton couldn't hide her emotion. "I always thought they would be honored like this. Not for fame, but for the truth. They were true to their characters and to themselves." The photo that went viral afterwards, the whole crew raised their glasses to celebrate, Sam and Caitriona sitting next to each other in the middle, hands touching, eyes shining with indescribable joy, became a symbol of a memorable chapter in television history. When the party ended, everyone started to leave, Sam and Caitriona still lingered. A photographer was lucky to capture the moment Sam gently put a coat on Caitriona as she shivered in the cold night wind. They left the stage together, stepped into the waiting limo, no longer Jamie and Claire, but Sam and Caitriona, two real people, two souls who had been together through time on screen, now quietly walking side by side in real life. Only the old driver who had driven them to and from the set for many years heard the last part of the conversation that night. "Caitriona, if there was a sequel to life, would you like to act together again?" Sam replied softly, without hesitation, "If there was a sequel, I would only want you as my co-star." On film, and in real life, the car glided into the night, leaving behind the stage lights and the applause that had gradually died down. But for those who witnessed that night, the image of Sam Heughan and Caitriona Balfe, together, in glory and sincerity, will remain for a long time, as proof that there are connections that cannot be named, but are stronger than anything. The awards show may be over, but the reverberations from the brilliance of Sam Heughan and Caitriona Balfe are still reverberating everywhere. Not only did they take home a series of prestigious awards, but they also touched the hearts of millions of people with love, whether on screen or, maybe even in real life. And one thing everyone agrees on, tonight, the red carpet belongs to them. We can only wait and see, will the next award be a sparkling ring? Ring.